In running a university and running an entrepreneurial university, one of the biggest criteria is the driver. The driver is no other than the Vice Chancellor. And in my case, I took the responsibility and made it a KPI on my own. It's a self-imposed KPI. And that drives the university, because without the Vice Chancellor running the university, I don't think so anybody will listen. Anything below the Vice Chancellor is only lip service. And I think that's true in many universities in Malaysia and also around the rest of the part of the world. It is important that we make entrepreneurial as a very big agenda of the university, because, as I said, economies are run by entrepreneurs. And we need to create jobs to improve the economy. I think what I'm going to say is that many Asian countries are going far ahead than many Western countries. I think even the recent Times indicated that a lot of money is being pumped to some of the UK universities to compete with universities in Asia. And I think many European universities are behind the Asian universities when it comes to entrepreneurship. I think many of the Asian universities have gone far ahead. I think it's time for European universities to catch up. I think one of the important aspects of why I'm driving the entrepreneurial university to make money as well, because I think university is an entity where there's a lot of opportunity to sell things, to manufacture things, also to run organizations, even to run small businesses within the universities, and let the students themselves be involved. But whatever income that comes goes to the university. If we do not have to depend on outside sources to help poor kids, I think there is a big problem in many countries in the world. They do not see that 80% of those who enter universities are from well-to-do families, and more than a large amount of students are neglected because they are poor and they do not get good results, and they come from poor families, and they become street kids. And one of the biggest factors that cause a lot of riots are these kind of kids who are unemployed. The university should have a social corporate responsibility of devising a system by taking these kids from the streets, rebuild them, and put them back into the university. That's what we have done. Since 2010, we have been able to give education to almost 20,000 street kids. And they have managed, and 80% of them have made it. And I think that will be a continuing responsibility of our university. But there are not many universities in the world who do that. And I think if all the universities in the world can do that, I think there will be less crime in the world, and the economy will be better, and there will be less money spent by the government to correct the social unfit. Entrepreneurship is not only by giving them an education how to be an entrepreneur, but you have to hold their hands, take them through a system where they can stand on their own. Because the biggest problem with entrepreneurship education is sustainability. And taking them, holding the hands, taking them through until they make the first money, I think it's very important the university does that. And there must be an avenue to do that. And the university should provide this avenue of hand-holding until they are able to succeed.